everyone, my name is Vina, aka Miss WOC Reader, and welcome welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my February TBR. So I filmed a whole February TBR, and then right after I filmed it I found different books that I wanted to read, and I just felt like these books were better. Well, I mean, some of the books are still the same, but I realized there were some library books that I really want to read, and I'm like, let me just take the opportunity to read those this month. So that's where we're at. So this is my second time sitting down to film my February TBR, and it feels very weird because I'm still on the job hunt, and this is the first February in years where I have years where I have no clue what my plans are, because I think it might be the only February where I have no idea what my plans are for the month. So that is very different, and I didn't want to overwhelm myself by putting too many books on my TBR because I definitely jam-packed my January TBR, and I don't know if I'm gonna find a job, and I'll be working most of February, so figured let me take it easier than last month and not put as many books on for this month. But I still have a great selection, so let's get into it. So library books are coming in, and I am actually super excited because there's been a romance that I've been going back and forth about, do I want to buy this one on Kindle, do I not? And then I saw that it's actually available on Hoopla, which, shout out to Hoopla. If an author publishes with Ingram, they automatically upload the book to Hoopla, which is great because I've been able to find a lot of indie authors that way. And like I said, I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy this book or not, so I can try before I buy. And it is The Last Minute First Lady by Tania Montford. So, I mean, everything about the cover kind of intrigued me because you see it's politics and stuff, and I like a little bit of political intrigue in my books. And in this book it is a marriage of convenience. So we have a politician who really needs a wife, a reporter who really needs a leg up in her career, so it's mutually beneficial for both of them to partake in this fake union. I can't wait to get into it. I heard it's decently spicy, so should be a good time. Then I also have another library book. It is an audiobook and it's by an author I've been meaning to read for a minute now. So I keep saying I want to read a Toni Shalhoub book. I want to read a Toni Shalhoub book. She writes Christian romance, which I know some people hear Christian romance and they're running in the opposite direction. That doesn't bother me because I feel like I've watched so much Christian stuff growing up in the church, going to Catholic school, etc. And I feel like a lot of Black entertainment in general, at least before, was heavily rooted in faith in some way, shape, or form. So it's not a problem that bothers me in my media. I'm in a very good place spiritually. And I've read some Christian books which I've enjoyed. So I really wanted to read a Toni Shalhoub. And this one is called In Search of a Prince. So basically this woman finds out she is actually an African princess, this, and so she is the next person in line. Her grandfather is dying and she needs to take over, but in order to take over she needs to have a husband. So it's kind of giving African Princess Diaries, well, Princess Diaries 2, which I really enjoyed and I am here for, and I want to kind of see how she does it too. Some people do the Christian aspect where it is heavy-handed, some people do it where it's not that bad, so I'm just curious to see what it's about. So in addition to these library books, I also am trying to get through my Libro FM library. I have hundreds of books on it. I mean, I've read I feel like a decent amount, but I'm always trying to read at least one book a month from Libro FM. And this month I am also trying to participate in Missy Elliott Readathon. It is the only readathon that I participate in during the month of February because we all know if you are not new here, that I really have like a weird relationship with these readathons and just the way the book community celebrates different heritage months. So I tend to not participate in most. But Missy Elliott Readathon has some interesting prompts. It's a lot of fun, and I feel like people read different stories and don't always just gravitate to the same books, so that definitely helps. And the prompt that I'm going to be following is Why I Still Love You, a story set in the past. So definitely go check out Shade with the Hobbies to hear all about that readathon if you are also interested in participating. I will be reading Viper's Dream by Jake Lamar, and basically it is a historical fiction. It's set in 1930s Harlem. This man leaves Alabama to go to Harlem to chase fame and stardom, doesn't quite find that, and instead finds himself in the drug underbelly of Harlem. So that it should be really good. I like historical fiction. I just like going back in time and exploring how like the people lived, and usually find a really good thrilling story. So then let's get into just a couple others that I have. I have The Kiss Countdown. This is by Etta Easton. This is her debut romance novel. It is a Berkeley book, which I've had a lot of trouble with in the past. Like Berkeley has always been hit and miss, but it's been miss lately. But I actually do have some hopes for this one. It sounds pretty cute. It is like a fake dating scenario, which fake dating isn't my favorite trope, but I can tolerate it. And it's an event planner and an astronaut, and I like reading contemporary romance where they have kind of different jobs that you don't always see in books. So hopefully it's a really cute, fun time that's perfect for Valentine's Day. Then I have Warrior of the Wind by Sui Davies Akamboa. So I loved Son of the Storm. I keep telling more people they need to read it because it has a lot of what people are looking for. They want more epic fantasy by Black authors, right there. They want strong female characters, also had some strong ones. I am really interested in seeing what Ashemi does in this book, because if you read the first one, you know that shit really hit the fan and she was running things, and I'm curious to see how her storyline plays out the most. And then last but not least, I keep saying I want to continue this series, and then I had received book 1 and book 3 from the publisher. I read book 1 when it originally came out, which was Maya and the Rising Dark. And this is book 2, which is Maya and the Return of the Godlings. So this is a middle grade urban fantasy series. I don't remember a ton about the series, other than like it was children who found out they had the power of the gods. So I'm hoping they give like a little recap in the pages, but I am putting this on my TBR because I really want to continue this series, and I knew if I put it here I will definitely pick up. So that's everything I'm reading for the month of February. Let me know if any of these books sound interesting to you, or let me know if you've read any of these books, because I know some of you are better at keeping track of new releases than me. And if you like this video, make sure and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!